I think she's about full, Clark. Morning. Today is Wednesday. We got rained out Tuesday. We didn't dump any trucks yesterday, just service some equipment and things. But as I got black truck to town, I guess I did take part of the trucks to town yesterday. He's going to dump the other truck into this bin to top it off, and then we're taking the trucks back over to the other farm and we're going to run some corn. Before I take that truck to town, I climb up there, open that bin up so we put the auger back down in it. It did rain, so we closed the bin up. Last time I was up there, I found a wasp's nest. Hopefully it's cold enough they're still sleeping. I feel pretty stupid, but I forgot. There's beans in the cart too. Now I feel smart. If you guys didn't know, I wear contacts and I'm out of contacts. One fell out this morning, so I'm wearing glasses. But anyways, there's only 8,000 pounds in the cart, so it will actually fit on the truck that's out there. It has to go to town, so we're gonna dump that real quick. But really, I think I do look pretty sophisticated right now. Super sophisticated. All right, Dad and I are gonna take the equipment over. I was able to get hold of Larry. He's gonna come take that truck in town. We gotta move a combine and a grain cart. We gotta switch both combines from beans to corn. Status update on my combine. My combine was sidelined all day Monday for a fuse. That's right, a fuse. I checked the fuses I was told to check, and it was not those fuses. The tech came out yesterday morning and looked at it, and then he left after like 20 minutes. So I called him, I said, hey, what was the problem? You going after parts or what? He said, no, it's a fuse. And I said, well, I checked fuses number so-and-so, and he said, he told you to check the wrong one. So that sucks. Hopefully that service call doesn't cost too much money, but I got a feeling that was an expensive fuse. Larry's supposed to meet us over here, so while I'm waiting on him, go ahead and get my combine out. Like I said, we do have to switch it back over, so a lot of good it was changing it to beans the other day. Didn't run the first bean through it. It's good practice. I don't change them over very often. Hey, why don't you look at this? You got one chrome cap left. What kind of outfit you running here?
I found that on the scales at Cargill. That's the only reason I got a chrome nut. Did you get that?
George and his chrome nut. George is going to dump this truck over here. It's still got beans on it too. It'll fit in this bin. We couldn't hold 2 loads. And we didn't want to move the auger for that bin for 1 load. Hey, can you handle it from here?
I don't know.
Just working like a dog. You okay? Do you need a break?
Yeah.
About lunch break. We're moving the combine over. One thing I'm used to it, but we live on pretty small roads. I mean, Ron pointed that out, and there's not a lot of room to get out of the way. So if we have an extra person, or if we can, we always flag for one another with the combines, just because they are as wide or wider than this road. And there's a lot of blind turns. I just went back over to the house to get my pickup. I gotta switch the combine over and we'll be ready to do corn. Chopper belt, chopper knives, cylinder bolts. All right, folks, we are in a big old hurry. Huge hurry, super pressured right now. It's 11:30. We're gonna go get a load of corn before George eats lunch. So we were both set for soybeans. We both got to reconfigure our calibrations inside. That's just a few buttons that will take long. George is getting feisty. I want to get one more load before we go eat lunch because my calibration of my combine's off on yield, so I'm going to get that dialed in. They all left! Apparently George was hungry. He left me. Dad must have been hungry. George is still in the grain cart. So don't ever let Dad tell you that George is the reason we eat lunch. Apparently he gets hungry too. Sir? Are you okay? Have you starved to death? cussing at me now. With both of us running in corn today, we just went ahead and brought the other truck over too. It's not quite loaded, but we're going to be behind if we didn't. I mean, it'd just be sitting there. So we're going to have 2 trucks dumping while we're all eating lunch. By a little bit of time. I mean, ultimately we will probably catch the trucks, in which case I will become a trucker for the day. You ever heard that saying about paybacks? Well, like 4 years ago, I got George good. He got out of the truck. I inhaled an apple pie from McDonald's. He went and I said, George, do you want that pie? And the look of disappointment on his face when he realized that I had ate it was amazing. Well, I brought a bag of little mini Oreos, put them down on my seat, and then I went and did something, and I came back to grab them Oreos, and they're gone.
They're good too.
Hello everyone, we're back to shelling corn. One load here a while ago, went to eat back. Everything working good, except, well, guess what, it ain't working. Good old field. Take the puck out, put it back in, lights up, works, it maps, but don't give a yield. Take it out, go map, don't do anything, shouldn't be moving, ain't mapping, no yield, nothing. I say that. I'm done with it.
Alright, just getting back from lunch. Looked on Snapchat and the FBN guy was taking a story of our combine, so he's gonna ride around with us for a little bit. We're just about full. Come on. Now, a lot of people have been asking how we're going to keep up with 2 combines and corn. I mean, there's going to be times where we're waiting. We've waited a couple times, but we're also not going to do this in every field. We just happen to have enough help today where we're giving it a try. But this is our first real full day running both of them in corn.
Got done with that field, in another field here, little 6 acres here. Same corn, good corn. Got the same moisture. George, waiting on George. He's having a hard time keeping up, both of us. Field view started working. I don't know. It's crazy. George has got a truck at Safar over there for right now. This will be done, then we'll be in the field right beside where the trucks are, so that'll go better for him. He has to knock off early, and BJ will take over, and then Brian will have to quit and start dumping trucks probably.
Alright, moving on to the next field. George is doing pretty good. I mean, we've probably ran 8,000 bushel and we're not behind yet. Shade is not a good place to grow corn, but it does look pretty. We're still opening this field up, and we're kind of getting the hang of using 2 in corn. We're basically doing it just like we do beans. I'm going one way, he's going the other, but with corn, we like doing it that way because I'm using an 8-row, he's using a 24, so we're not going to match up in our swaths. Basically, I got to make 6 trips around to open up the field. He's got to make 4. So for that purpose, it's nice, but cart's on the opposite side of the field when we both need to dump, so still trying to figure that part out. So if you guys got any better suggestions, let us know. We're rookies to this whole 2 combines and corn thing. We're still not behind yet. That's a miracle.
Okay, we're dumping. Brian's dumping. I'm dumping. I think BJ's in the cart. I think George wanted off. I think they was doing something for his birthday, supper tonight. His birthday's tomorrow. So we got another, Larry's dumping his truck, and Cody, Big Mike's helping us. So I don't know how long they keep up. See what happens here when we get this field opened up and start going pretty good. What, about 3:30? A little later now, I guess. So, we might get this field done, or 62 acres there. We'll see. Run out of trucks, that's a big thing. We keep trucking, we'll keep shelling. I'm waiting on the grain cart. Head combine's working okay, and the head, pile of corn head's working good. I got my plates about as close as I can get them. It's doing pretty good. Not too much butt shell at all. So I think Brian's got his a little bit wider, but not doing too bad. There's a lot of fodder going in. It's dry, and as long as this fodder kind of cushion a little bit, I think we'll be okay. Won't lose too much. Well, waiting on BJ again. He's not keeping up very good, so about as good as to be. Really need another grain cart, really. It's, you know, it's good, pretty good corn. And
using WAS to steer me right now. Once I get my nudge set, seems to be working pretty good. So we need to go over that way just a little bit. There we go. But I don't know how well I do on a long row. I don't have to steer half the time. I should say, in corn, you use what's called row feelers usually. That's what Dad has on his combine. They are things out on the edge of the head. They're feeling where the stalks are. That's how it steers. It's a little bit better than trying to use guidance, which is what I'm using, or GPS guidance, which is what I'm using. Waiting. There he comes. Come on. You can do it. A little bit faster now. Now, George, he done went home. BJ's in the cart. Larry's dumping trucks, and we got Big Mike called in, so he got off work at 3 o'clock, so he came over to help us. Tomorrow, the 24th, is George's birthday, so he is actually going out tonight for his birthday, so he took off at 5 o'clock, which is unfortunate for him, because my mom's church group is feeding us supper at the grain bins in 30 minutes. I hear it's a pretty good supper. We'll save some for you, George. Real nice, Clark. Oh, real nice. Get a little bit more right there. And we back up now. Yep.
80,000 pounds, Brian.
How much was that?
80,000 is what I'm loaded with.
Yeah, she's full. 80,000 pounds of corn in there.
Good test weight.
Yeah, that cart has 1,428 bushel in it right now. The test weight must be extremely good.
well, waiting on BJ again. He's over there. If you can see him over there, comes the cart. Brian loaded him up pretty good. He is full. Said he had 80,000 on it. That's a pretty good load. Good test weight on this corn. I think it's close to 61. This morning, fill that truck, then all we got's a grain cart. They're starting to get a little behind, but we're gonna go eat, so then they can catch up again. We done this field here for no time. It looks like it's full. Okay, we'll sit there and watch Brian or BJ unload and see it going down. I don't know if he got it wide open or not. Probably not. Hope he looked at the hopper doors. I hope they're shut. Well, Brian wasn't unloading this, so I know they'd be shut. Larry unloaded it.
That burns, Dad.
I can't dump on him until he gets done there. Mess the weights up, I think. I don't think it'll keep count, but it might, but I don't know. I want to take a chance. And my turn to dump.
Man, look at BJ repping the brand.
Short and simple.
Yeah, right there.
How's your that rain?
Okay, just got back from supper. Neighbor brought roast, carrots, potatoes, onions, mushrooms, corn over. We all eat. Sure was good. I'd like to thank you, Paul. He's a member of my wife's church. Good neighbor. He ran around with my brothers back in the 50s and 60s when they younger days. Just wanted to fix us something. Appreciate it. Next get all. My wife's ride with me this evening. Got about 25 acres to this deal. See if we can't get it done. I think Brian might make a round or two that he's on. Probably help Cody dump trucks.
I just got done at dinner. Picked up a sidekick, new truck driver in training. That's right, he's 12.
I guess you could say that.
You're 11, aren't you? He's 11. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, man down.
oh jeez.
He done. Got a little bit of corn on the combine still. I'm gonna dump it, and then I'm gonna put my combine up. Everybody else went home, so I need to go dump trucks. Man, we've only got, I don't know, hour and a half of this field, and then we'll be done with it. All the trucks were emptied. We emptied them all while we were eating, so I'm just gonna finish this strip. There's just 8 rows right here, and then we're gonna put the combine up. But when I left, the combine was full, so I need the dump now. Big Mike, you got any words of wisdom today?
Well, I do, but I can't say on camera.
Oh man.
I had one lined up. I can't remember what I was gonna say now.
Oh man.
Say hi, guys. Say hi. Over here. See camera? Hey. Are you gonna be bashful now? You bashful? You gonna drive a tractor? Huh?
Yeah, just getting done for the night. Clean up shop, shut the lights off, and head out of here. I was running the cart for 2 of us. You looked busy.
Not bad.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Now, the main reason we were able to keep up here was, for one thing, it was 3 fields we were in the day. So when you're opening up fields, that takes time. So that, and we came up here at 8. But when we came up here and ate dinner, we'd pretty much caught the trucks. Everything was full. But we dumped trucks while we were eating, so that just helped. So thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Brian's Farm Reviews, Facebook, Brown Farms, and we'll see you in the next video.